It's working. All right, this is my last time. I got stuff to do. I am Keita J. I'm an entertainer, custom designer, and I am me, okay? This is my last time. I'm not doing it over. If you guys want to check out my scopes, well, not really scopes because I don't know. I'm having an issue with Periscope. So this is my last time. You guys gonna have to catch the replay. It's my last time trying to plug on. If you guys want to see what I'm doing, you may want to come over to YouTube Live, okay? I don't know if you could chat. Oh, there you go, Shatar. It's I don't know what's going on, but I'm having an issue with the connection. I had to go all the way out of Periscope and come back. And I'm getting ready to paint. I'm doing my custom designs. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like sunflowers today. But my sunflowers, I like to exaggerate stuff a little bit when I paint. But I'm going to paint. Hey, Trey, how are you? I got look, let me tell y'all. I need to get a better kit, okay, for my brushes. All my brushes are right here. So I have my water. I have my water right here to make sure you clean your paint brushes and everything. If you guys want to order a custom design shirt, one of a kind, you can get a custom design shirt through me, Keita J, on the website. All you have to do is email me. Actually, the email address is hyperlinked down at the bottom. So I'm getting ready to paint something. You know, like I said, I'm feeling a little sunflowerish right now. And this is just I don't know, you guys are probably gonna be popping in and out. I don't know. But this is how I'm feeling right now, okay? I'm feeling a little sunflowerish. And there are techniques that you have to use to actually lock in your paint, right? You don't have to have the best picture on your clothing. You know, you can do whatever you feel like doing. Hey, this is you. This is all your art, right? This is all your art. So you would have to figure out, you know, how do I want my art to look? Y'all won't believe it. I got my daughter. She loves painting and stuff now too. So you have to let your kids play and stuff. You know, you have to let them figure out what it is that they want to do. Don't try to dictate their future. Because, you know, a lot of parents like to try to dictate somebody's future, right? To try to tell them what they should be doing. And that's just not me. Hey, sissy, how are you? Hey, how are you? So I'm just not one of those that like to dictate what my daughter or my son is going to do in life. It's all up to them. Hey, how are you? You changed your picture? You changed your picture? So I'm doing custom design, you guys. Oh, you showing, who is DeCarlo? DeCarlo? Who is that? Hey, Munchie, who is DeCarlo? I'm a little, I don't know who that is. Hey, how are you, Melinda? I'm glad you guys are able to come in. I'm doing a shirt. I'm painting. So now that my daughter, she knows that I'm on Periscope, she comes in. She's in here now, right? She was in there on the computer. But now she's in here. Say hi, daughter. Hi, daughter. So I'm making sunflower. Like I said, whatever it turns out to be, showing DeCarlo love. You showing DeCarlo love? Who is DeCarlo? Oh, that's Lolly DeCarlo. Positive sunflower scope. Yes. And I'm just patting, like, I haven't even gotten into the detail of it yet, right? Because I'm just You know, I just go for it. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am, if this your first time in my scope, if this is you guys' first time in my scope, put a 1. If this is you guys' first time in my scope, put a 1. This is you guys' first time in here. Hey, Munchie. Okay, Annie, it's her first time as well. So as I say, I usually get on, I do different stuff, but I wanted to show you guys, you know, my art. You know, how I come up with themes and things like that. Who else put a 1? Did somebody put a 1 and they shouldn't have put a 1? It's a nice shirt already. I'm not finished. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything yet. All I'm doing is, look, all I'm doing is putting yellow on. Right? I haven't done any details whatsoever. So, you know how you guys see some of the... Did you make the shirt you're wearing? No, I didn't make this one. I made some other shirts. I've had on quite a few shirts that I've made on here. On my other scopes. You guys can go check them out. But I'm always wearing my product when I do my Keita J reveal show. So, DeCarlo Love. Okay. Okay, DeCarlo Love. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. So, and oh, I like to get up on the collar too, right? Such positive love. Such positive love. I like positivity. Positivity is great. That's great, you know? I think we should show each other love more often. What about that? What you guys think? You think we should show each other love more often? That would be a wonderful thing. You know, that would be great. To show each other love more often. How about that? Alright, so I'm not finished yet. Mari, where's the shirt that I made that you had on yesterday? See, my daughter is starting to take all my stuff. Physical love more often too. Huh? Yes, physical love. We're going to put a couple of sunflowers on here. I need more paint too. But I want to, see, I love sunflowers. I love tulips and lilies. And I love drawing too. Can you go get my my drawings? You love tulips? Yeah, I love tulips. And see, with drawing and painting, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to stick to what everybody else does. When you are an artist, you do what you feel. You know, this is your masterpiece. You like tulips? This is your masterpiece. Nobody else's masterpiece but yours. So you stick to what you want to do. And not what everybody else wants you to do or what everybody else is doing. So, this is what I'm going to do. So, I want to make this kind of bright. You love flowers? Flowers are wonderful. Flowers are wonderful. See, I've already put the yellow. I'll probably end up trying to put some more yellow in there because I know usually with the artist, you always see something that you don't like, right? You always find something that you don't like. And people will tell you, no, leave it alone. Don't mess with it anymore. Just leave it. Let it be. You know, it's fine. It is fine. You love flowers too? Yeah, I love flowers. Flowers are actually great. They're in the universe for a reason, right? They're in the universe for a reason. So, here we go. Alright. Alright, now let's try something new. I'm going to put that in the water. Okay? Now, look at this. See, I done made... Look, you can't tell what this is right now, right? You see that? It look like a mess. Do it look like a mess, y'all? It looked like a mess. It just looked like I just did something, but you don't know what it is. It looks like sunflowers already. She said it looked like sunflowers. It looked like sunflowers? Really? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to dab, right? I'm going to dab in a circle. Let me see if I can get this circle proper. Because I want to put some brown in there too. All right, let's see. Hold on. All right. So what y'all think? Circle? We're going to make that circle a little bit. Hold on, let's see. I want it to be a little bit. Okay. So there we go. We made the circle. Right? I got to do this one a little bit more. Okay. And I don't want it to be even, so I'm going to start like bleeding through it a little bit. I'm going to bleed through it a little bit. Sunflower nipples, yes. I'm bleeding through it. So look, you have to have a vision, right? You have to have a vision for your art. You have to have a vision for your art. You have to figure out what you want it to look like, right? What do you want your art to look like? What do you want it to look like? So, of course, there's some orange in sunflowers, right? There's some orange. Isn't there some orange in sunflower? There's some brown. Mark, can you go get me some brown? Please. Oh, you cutting her? I didn't realize. Oh, I already have orange. What am I doing? I already have orange. So, I'm going to put a little detail in it. Putting some detail in it, right? Because this is a sun. This is a sunflower. And you can drag some of the black with it. You can drag some of the black so that, and this is what I do, y'all. Drag some of the black, okay? Drag some of the black with it. Drag some of the black. I'm better than Picasso. Thank you. So drag some of the black. Drag some of the black with it. This woman. Minus the black dragon? No, it's going to be good. Trust me. You're not an artist. You wouldn't know. He said minus the black. You're not an artist. You wouldn't know, right? You wouldn't know. He wouldn't know. He would not know. You got to drag some of the black. He's not an artist. He wouldn't know. Right? He's just here. But I appreciate you for being here. You don't drag black? It's all good. We're not saying, well, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know about y'all. And I'm going to put some more yellow on that too. I'm always. See, then I start creating what I really want. I start creating what I really want, right? Because it starts coming to mind. Like, what do you really want to create? What do you really want to create? So now it's coming to mind. I don't have a picture. I don't have a picture, y'all. I only have me, my eyes. Okay? I only have my eyes. My vision. You see it now? Yeah, I only have I don't have a picture. So I just, it comes out as I go along. Like, my eyes are telling me, okay, this is what you want to do. Okay? This is what you want to do. So now I'm starting to come into, she can make, I can do what? Hold on. Y'all signing me up for something that I don't know? I got to get this right here. So, y'all signing me up for something? I have no clue what I'm signing up for. Okay. Alright. See that? You start figuring out how you want your art to look. Start getting it together. Now, like I said, everybody don't paint like this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't paint like this. So, everybody don't draw like this. People are different. So, it's kind of hard to teach somebody how to draw. Because you can teach them the basics, but they have to add their own flavor to it. That's like with anything. Anything you do, you have to add your own flavor to it, right? Right? Alright. So, we're not going to have all this orange, but of course it's a lot. That was just to get the picture. Alright. You guys there? You still there? You still watching? You still interested? Hello? Hello? I told y'all I got skills. I got skills. Okay? Are we still here? Yes, are you guys still here? You guys still with me? You still alive? You still alive, right? So we done brought this flower to life a little bit. I'm not finished. I'm surely not finished yet. Now, I have to add more yellow. You say I don't know. Uh-oh. But that's okay. Look, we dropped a little bit of yellow right there. So now we got to dab the yellow. Look at my dab. Look at my dab. Look at my dab. Look at my dab. And you know what? If you waste paint on your shirt, if you waste paint on the shirt, alcohol can get it out. Alcohol. All you need is a little bit of alcohol and it'll take care of it. It'll wipe it right off. It'll wipe it right off, okay? So this is what I'm doing, right? I'm bringing a little bit of the black into here. Okay? A little bit of the black. Because I really wanted to kind of define the flower a little. Okay? Salsa water and baking soda as well. Okay, you guys heard. Salsa water and baking soda as well to remove it from the cloth. I've used alcohol, you know, if I have some in the house. I've used some alcohol, so I gotta actually bring some of this in here. Just like that, like there, like that, like that. Hi, you guys. You want to see my DIY? That's how they sound. That's how they sound. I don't know. Everybody falling out. I might have a bad connection. I don't know. This phone is horrible. It is. It's a horrible connection. I know. So it is a horrible connection. I still see hearts, but I see a couple of people, but it's a horrible connection. It is. It's really bad. Periscope is awful. You guys have to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. My YouTube page is in the profile. My YouTube page link is in the profile. So you guys can come to my YouTube live, because I'm going to be doing my YouTube live instead of Periscope. Periscope is awful. It's not good for me. The connection is some kind of bad. And, you know, if I want people to view me, I have to be able to, you know, communicate with them and see, you know, what's going on and who's there. And you guys can leave comments and things like that on YouTube Live. They had me test out this new app on YouTube Live. Well, it's not a YouTube app. It's an app that's connected to YouTube. So if you guys want to see more of Keita J Reveal and everything, you have to come over to my YouTube Live page, because that's where I'll be doing majority of my live posts. I'm having issues with Periscope. It's just not working out. And like I said, it's not agreeing with me for some apparent reason. And I think Periscope losing a lot of people now. Have you guys noticed that? A lot of people are either going over to Instagram Live. See, you guys can't even comment now. I don't know what the deal is. But this company hit me up and they said, hey, can you test our app on YouTube? You know, we see that you're constantly putting stuff up, and they needed quite a few people to test their app. So that's what I've done for them. Uh-oh. You guys still there? I don't even know. Right now, I can't see. I'm not finished yet, but I definitely need to wipe this off. I'm going to end up getting sprinkles all over the shirt because it's white. Look at that. Black. Alright. So I'm going to be back. I have to wash off something. I'll be back. Why are you cutting it right there? Hi, I'm Keita J. How are you? I'm back. I'm back at them back. I'm back at the back. It's a bad connection. I see hearts, but I don't see nobody. Let me see. I see hearts. Okay. It says 77 viewers. Really? I have 77 viewers? But why doesn't it look like I have 77 viewers? What is going on? What is really going on? Okay, so let me use this sponge. Hi, 77 viewers. How are you? How are you guys? Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Do like so. Like so. Like so. Is that how they sound, y'all? Like so. See, I told you, an artist will spend so much time. Hey, Wes. An artist will spend so much time on one spot. You guys will probably say, hey, you can leave that part alone. But it's hard. It's hard to leave one spot alone. You got to get it to where you want to get it, you know? And people wouldn't understand that because, you know, until it's them. But nothing's perfect. I really feel. Thanks, Wes, for sharing. Nothing is perfect. Okay? I just want to say that nothing is ever going to be perfect in an artist's eyes. We're always going to find something that we do not like. Okay? We're always going to find something. Ain't that right, Wes? We always find something that we do not care for, you know? Always. So I'm making an I know it is ambiguous. I'm making a sunflower shirt, right? And this is something that I feel that I'm just exaggerating. Yes, so people see it in their way. That's what I was telling them. Other people will see it and they will, you know, you say, I see, oh yeah. You might see feet, you know, somebody else might see an arm. You never know. You might see people, somebody else might see an animal. You know, you never know. It depends. It starts off as something that you really don't know what it's going to turn out to be, and then it surely ends up being something else. Because, I mean, I could tell you, I'll probably see something tomorrow on this that I probably could have done. Because I kind of work off of vision. That's what I work off of vision more so than anything. You know, and then I start seeing the picture and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to put this on there, or I want to add that. You know, that's how I work. Oh yeah, let me add a stem to it. Let me add something to it, you know. But sometimes my stuff is not exaggerated. Sometimes it's the way that I see it, I want it, you know. But that's how it is. That's how it is. Is it a bad connection? It's a pretty good connection. Have you seen the lady on here that paints by how she feels? No, I haven't seen her. What's her name? Jean DeCarlo. You guys have actually made your names DeCarlo? Are you serious? So everybody's name is DeCarlo on here? Or that came over here? I don't know what that's about. But okay. So how are her drawings? That's good though, because it's therapy. You know, art is therapy. It helps a lot of people. I know a guy that, you know, he started off painting because I think he had issues with his, I don't know if he was depressed or something, and he started off painting certain things, and as he started painting, it helped him out a lot. Oh wow, are you serious? So she let it go that far? Okay. The whole painting might change? Wow. I ain't got time for that one. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. Changing my painting. But that's wild. That's wild. That's really wild. Hey, Sprinkles, how are you? You said she's brilliant? Wow. But I don't know if I could let somebody change my... I don't know. I don't know how that is for her. I guess, I mean, that's her therapy, so who am I to talk about someone else's therapy? You know, it helps. Very smart lady. I mean, it helps. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? Who am I to talk about someone's... That's is therapy for you. What's therapy for one person might not be, you know, for someone else. But art is therapy, period. So it helps everybody out that I know of. You know, Van Gogh. You'd be surprised what really helps you out. Yes, it's therapy. Like, everybody is artistic in their own way, but don't realize it, you know? They just don't. They don't tap into it, you know? You got to tap into, you know, what the universe gave you. You tap into it, you good to go. You know? Some people might laugh at what you do, but who cares? I always say, hey, you do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to laugh at somebody else for what they're doing, you do it. You try it. You try your upper hand and see what happens. You know, I bet you it's not as easy as you think it is. That's why I don't like to see people laugh at others when they're trying to do stuff, because it's like, you never know, you know, if you ever had to do something, you would never ever know. Now, some things are funny, you know, but you never ever know how you would come off if you tried to do something. And I'm quite sure you wouldn't appreciate it if somebody laughed at you or, you know, distracted you in any kind of way from being artistic. But it's the way of the world, you know. And I guess we have to learn how to deal with it in our own way. Because, like I said, when you look at, what's his name? Basquiat. When you look at Basquiat's drawings and you see, you know, what he drew and the art that people looked at it and was like, wow, that's something. You never know who's willing to pay you for something that other people feel is a disaster. And all it takes is somebody to believe in you, you know, and especially if it's Caucasians, when they start believing in you and your own people didn't believe in you, they have a problem. Oh, the connection is good? Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know. So, you know, when other people of other different cultures start to see your vision and they start to like what you're doing, guess what? Your own culture might be upset, because now that's when your money really start coming in. Your money start coming in when other cultures start to see you for what your vision, what you've really visioned, right? What you were really visioning at the time. When they start to see you for that, people have a problem with you. So, I'm just saying, don't ever let anybody discourage you from what you're trying to do, because they will do it. They will do it. Hey, Cole, you came back? So I am going to put more yellow and orange, and then I gotta put a bigger circle too, because that circle is not as big as I want it to be, but I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Who's all those hearts? I can't see anybody. Is that people on the web? Is that people on the web giving hearts? Because I can't. Is there anybody else on here? Do you see anybody else on here other than you? Because I see a lot of different color hearts, and I don't know where they're coming from. It looks like Periscope had an update, but I can't really tell. So this is what it's looking like now. Let me see. Oh, you and Callie? So this is what it's looking like now. That's what it's looking like, that one. And I'm not finished with it. I'm not finished yet. I told you I start to form it. I form it, and then I start to doing other things with it. So now I got to make this really fat, like, you know, like on the sunflower. How the middle is like really, really big and exaggerated. So I want it to look really, really nice. And it doesn't have to be like a huge circle, but for some reason I want it to be kind of exaggerated. And then I want to put more yellow. Oh, you're going to start practicing? I thought you've been practicing already. You haven't been practicing? I was really thinking about drawing today. I said, I want to come home and I'm going to do a painting. Because a lot of times I get in the mood and I have a picture in my head, and I kind of just want to move on the picture a little bit. So I'll just start, you know, I'll just start drawing how I see it, you know, in my head. It never makes perfect. I'm about to say Lewis. It never makes perfect. Practice never. They say that. It never. Hey, Creeper. It never makes perfect. Never. I don't know why we say that, but it never, ever makes perfect. It makes better. It never ever makes perfect. So, we say that because that's the thing. What's happening, George? How are you? We say that because that's what we've been taught, that it makes. What's your definition of perfect? Because the word perfect actually doesn't exist in my in my book. I just say my vocabulary. It doesn't exist in my book. When we say perfect, it kind of makes you look like there's no room for failure. There's always room for failure. Always. You trying to stay cool? Yeah, it's is it still hot? It's still hot where you are? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's no perfect relationship. There's no perfect person. Like, it might be something that we've never seen before. You know what I mean? Like, it could be something that we, maybe we haven't seen yet. And, which at that time it looks perfect. Oh, I missed it. What'd you say? I didn't see it. Yeah, you're right. I did miss it, didn't I? How you know there is no perfect? There's no perfect person, Slurp. None whatsoever. You always gonna find something wrong with somebody. It's just a matter of taking them as they are. That's all. That's in my book. I believe when something is what it is without apology. I guess you could say that for you. I mean, I can't take that away from you. You could say that for you. I guess. You like to see a perfect person. There's no such thing. No such thing as a perfect person. What are you looking at me for? Got a problem? Huh? No such thing. It's left to your definition. Now I say, hey, if you believe that, then hey, I can say, hey, that's how you feel, because we all go off of our emotions and our feelings anyway. We all do. We may not agree that we do, but we do. We move off of emotions and feelings. So, emotions and feelings. That's what it is. Emotions and feelings. Emotions and feelings. That's life, right? Emotions and feelings, that's life. Okay, so now, while I figure out what else I want to do with it, I'm going to work on this one. Like, if you're finished that t-shirt and I like how it makes me feel, to me it's perfect. Okay, I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying. My grandparents said they were perfect for each other. Well, look, they were perfect for each other. Like he said, your definition, right, of perfect. But I can guarantee you they found flaws. So when I say you're perfect means that nothing is wrong to me. Like you can't find nothing upsetting, nothing wrong, nothing to make you emotional. Like you find nothing but you find it amazing, right? So that's how I look at it. Unfortunately, that's not how other people look at it. And for her to say that your grandfather was perfect for her, who am I to say, oh, no, he's not? I can't change that. She had to deal with him, not me. So I'm not one to fight the fight with people to say, You know what? You're wrong. Everything is exactly how it should be. I don't know about that, but you know, I guess to the naked eye, the way it makes you feel, that could be your white. Oh, now we knew you was getting to that, Creeper. Creeper, when did she tell you that? How long ago? How long ago, Creeper, did she tell you that? And where was it? I'm sorry. Oh, she tell you all the time. I was trying to make a joke. I was trying to make a joke. I was trying. But yeah, so. But yeah, I understand. I understand what you guys are saying. We saying the same thing. But I'm just saying, like, to a person, it could be perfect. But honestly, I feel like there's no perfect person in the world. Because we all, hey Ziggy, we all find flaws in everything. We find flaws in everything, right? Don't we? We all find flaws all the time. Flaws each and every day. You know, one day you might be like, I love you. The next minute, I hate you. You never did this. You never did that. And that's something else. And then a woman will be confused. You said, what's flaws? A flaw is something that, like they have diamonds, the clarity is flawed. There's no, oh, thank you. You know, there's no, like even with diamonds have imperfections. Diamonds are supposed to have imperfections. And some people don't know that. Like, some people think that you're not supposed to have a flawed diamond. But all diamonds are, if you read about diamonds, if you have an unflawed diamond, it's just not like the other diamond. But you're supposed to have flaws in your diamond. And some people don't realize that. You know, and we go out here and spend all this money on diamonds. And the value of a diamond after you spend it is horrible. The price of it, like, you can't even get what it was close to worth, okay? You can't even, and another thing I was reading on diamonds, you don't even know if it's real. They can tell you anything about a diamond. When you go to the jewelry store, they can tell you anything about a diamond and you believe it. You believe that it's real and you paid all that money for it. And people are walking around right now with a diamond that's probably worth, maybe $100. And you pay 6 figures for it. Okay? And you don't realize that it could be scam artists out here that's telling you that the diamond is worth something and it's not. Okay? Exactly. When people get married, they don't know. Look, a lot of times we don't know what we're looking for in the clarity of a diamond. You know, do you know how hard it is to find a diamond to be real? It's hard to find a diamond to be real to the naked eye. People walking around with diamonds that cost a few lives. And that's sad. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. I was reading this article on diamonds. And do you know crystals are probably the best thing to get as a ring? Crystals, I mean, they're all from... Yeah, they're all material from the ground, but, you know, from soil. But if you saw if you saw what the raw material looked like, you probably wouldn't even want it. You'd be better off getting a gem. I said I want, a gemstone, I'm satisfied. Okay? A gemstone and I'm satisfied. I don't need all of that. I don't need a diamond that I can't tell that's real. I don't even know how to look at diamonds. You know, like I said, you can go to the jeweler and a lot of those diamonds can be fake. And you don't even know it. And just because it's a jewelry store, it don't mean that it's real. Hello. Y'all gonna learn today. People gonna be going looking at diamonds, trying to figure out. This is how they get us. They get us materialistic. We're materialistic. So, you know, if you go to the jeweler and they tell you, look at the diamond with this little piece right here, right? You never know what they have in that little lens that you're looking at. And most of the time, people don't even know exactly what you're supposed to be looking for. You ask somebody, what you looking for in that diamond? What you looking for? What you looking for? They probably tell you the flaw. You supposed to have a flaw in the diamond. That means that it's a real material. It's real. If there's a flaw in it, but not to say that somebody can't put a flaw in the diamond, because you know, you just gotta read on it, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that people have to learn. I'm about to get into the diamond. That's why they so rich. Listen, do you remember when the guys were, the rappers were going to, what's the guy's name? I forget his name. And you don't hear much about him, but he had money. This is why you see, who do you normally see? Who do you normally see? Hey, Cheria, who do you normally see that sell diamonds? Is it usually like Arabians or Middle Eastern? No, not really like usually like what? Arabs, right? Jews and the Arabs. They usually sell diamonds. Am I correct? And who else? Who else? Because it's more than them. Man, we fall for anything. We fall for anything. That's why I said I don't know if I want a diamond. Women be like, diamonds, what they say, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Who said that? Who told us that diamonds were our best friend? Who told us that? Who gave us that? Who gave us that knowledge? I mean, that not knowledge, but who gave us that info that diamonds were a girl's best friend? And they had everybody going out here buying diamonds because they believe that diamonds, you said that what diamonds are? We didn't say that, I'm quite sure. Because we're not making diamonds. We're not making diamonds. We are not making diamonds, okay? Marilyn Monroe said that. Listen. All they got to do is tell you what you supposed to do, and people start doing it. You supposed to have a diamond if you get married. Says who? Who said that? Who said we supposed to have a diamond if we get married? I'd really like to know that. I really like to know that one. Because I never said that. Maybe when I didn't know, at least 1 carat. And look, when I didn't know no better, I probably said it. Until I started learning. I started educating myself more, you know, to know what's going on. You only want a sterling silver band? Look, that's what I'm saying. Because diamonds are expensive. And you don't even know what you're paying for. Half the time, you don't know who they done killed for those diamonds. Okay? We don't know nothing about who somebody killed for those diamonds. You want one made of coconut shells? And you can get it. You can get it. You can get it. I'm sure that's not a problem, Wes. I'm still on this flower. You can get that. You gonna make it yourself, that way you know what it's made out of? That's funny. I'm gonna make it myself, so I know exactly what it's made out of. Yeah, because they be stiffing people. Big time. Big time. And we don't even know what's going on half the time. We just be for any and everything. All because somebody told us that's the best way to be. He was all expensive gifts and an asshole. Wow. But sometimes, you know, sometimes the people that they tell us we should be with because they got money, those end up being the ones that be the a-holes. You know? And we got to be careful who we with. We don't know why we with people. Sometimes. Sometimes we don't know. You know, because somebody told us that we should be with that person. Or somebody put in our head, well, because they have money. You know, they have money, girl. You better go for it. Yeah, shallow. Exactly. Girl, they have money. You better go for it. You better get that money. And people talk about Mary J. Blige's husband, right? I didn't know that Mary J. Blige's husband cheated on her with her assistant. I found that out. I forgot what I was watching. And I don't really try not to watch gossip stuff like that, right? But her husband, oh yeah, she was married. Now, she just got a divorce. And her husband that she was with, I remember when they got together, and he was she was saying that, you know, she really liked him. He was managing her and, you know, this, that, and the other. And how did your assistant, that I think somebody was saying she had an assistant for 20 years that cheated on her with her husband. She had an assistant for 20 years. Wow. 20 years. 20 years. But they were married for what, 14? They were married for 14 years. So he cheated on her with the assistant. That's a doggy dog world. That's a doggy dog world. That's somebody that you most likely helped take care of. You invited them into your house, your business, and you know, you end up messing around with the person that was, I don't see how people do that. You end up messing around with a person that was there for you, that was helping you out, gave you money, you know, because she didn't have to have her work for her. She didn't have to have her help her in the industry or what have you. But all Mary wanted was for someone to love her. And she ended up with a palace. But you know what? I say we don't know the whole story. I don't know the whole story. I just say, wow. You know, this woman, you invited her into your home and she sleeping with your husband. She's sleeping with your husband. You invited her into your business Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I was like, I don't know if it, what really went on. I just know a little bit of what I heard Mary talking about, and I really didn't know that he was messing around on her the way that he was. I had no clue. But unfortunately, it's a sad case, to have your man messing around on you with somebody that you thought you could trust. That you thought you could trust, though. But you couldn't trust them. You thought you could. It's sad. That's hard. That's heartening. That's bad. That's really bad. Yeah. Being around you for 20 years. And they sneaking around with your husband. Right. That's what I said. I don't know. She said she was. She said that he started doing different stuff. And, she just didn't understand his like I say, a guy's patterns start changing. Women know. Women, we know that the guy isn't the same as he used to be with us. We know that you're doing something totally different from how you used to do it. We see that. We may not say anything. We may not, all the time, we may not say anything right away, but we know. We know your patterns have changed, okay? We understand. We I'm just saying, some guys don't think that the woman is a bit curious about what he's doing. Some women may just let you slide because they feel like they still, and some women see it but stay in. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Some women will just let you slide because they want a man. They want a man in their life, and they don't want to mess up what they feel is what they say, a happy home. It's a happy home, girl. You better go ahead and chalk it up. You better go ahead and live with it. He taking care of the house too. Oh, he taking care of the bills. Oh, girl, you just better, don't mess that up. Don't mess none of that up. Just keep it moving, okay? Yeah, afraid of starting over, and sometimes those be the ones giving the women advice about who they should deal with and who they shouldn't deal with. That's why I say be careful who we take advice from, because you never know what's going on in behind somebody else's closed doors. You never, ever, ever know, right? You never, ever, ever know what's going on in somebody else's house. People will, misery does love company. People will tell you how you should run your life, and their life is jacked up. Point blank, period. They'll tell you all day, girl, you better go ahead and leave him. You better go ahead and this and that and this and that, and their life jacked up. But, that's why I don't give nobody advice on nothing, no relationship advice. That's not my business. If you ask me, then I'll talk to you about it. Hey, Live, how are you? If you ask me, I'll talk to you about it, But I try not to give people advice on relationships because it's a touchy subject. All right, so I'm not done, but I'm not done. Thanks for sharing. I'm getting ready to I think I want that to dry a little because I still want to do some stuff to it. So I'm getting ready to figure out what I want to do. And I don't know what.
She can move her butt when I cut her hair.
So I'm trying to get this together. Trying to make this little flower now. And I want to do something different, a little bit different with this one. But yeah, so I was listening to what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone. Did anybody listen to Grant Cardone? Anybody in here? Anybody listen to him? About he always talk about money and you know, he's a big time salesman. Forgive him. We'll start walking. Okay. He gives some great advice. I always say that sometimes people are looking at the wrong things and they're not, you know, paying attention as to how they could make money, you know, or increase their finances. You know, start over. A lot of times we have to start over. Hey, how are you? Hey, little one, how are you? So he's always speaking about how to increase, you know, how people can increase their money. And I'm saying this. I feel like we as, you know, folk, we can increase. Yeah, you said Grant is okay. He's always talking about increasing your money flow, right? So you say he's okay. What do you mean? Do you mean that in a good way or in a bad way? I mean, I like to know how people feel about things because I may be missing something. Oh, he's positive, yeah. So you know, he was giving some insight on renting your home. Yeah, he's a great mentor. He was talking about renting out. You know, you shouldn't buy a house, right? He was saying that he had bought a house some years ago, and he just don't see right now where, you know, people might get stuck with the money. He was like, you need to invest in like a multi-level apartment, like a multi-level apartment. If you really want to make money, instead of like trying to make money off of your home, because a lot of times you end up, you know, people move out, you still owe the note or whatever. So it's great. That's a great thing for you to, you know, to basically rent out multi-family. You said who can afford buying? I mean, I bought a house, but I understand what he's saying. I honestly feel like, you said not you, but some people can. Like if you have a house and you wanted to rent your house out, it's a possibility you'll find people that don't mind renting, but it's also an issue that you may not find somebody right after that person to purchase. You see what I'm saying? So if they were to move out, you still may have that house note, which at first you was able to save and invest in some other things. But from what he was saying, and I get it, invest in other things, in a multi-level home. I mean, not multi-level, but multi-level apartments. That way you're not downhill with your mortgage if somebody were to move out. And I just think that that's, great advice, great information that some of us miss out on because we so busy watching BS. You know what I'm saying? And, all these different little blogs that's not giving us info. You have people out here that's actually willing to share that information with you. You just have to be willing to listen to the information. They'll tell you, go read a book. Not saying anything is wrong with reading a book, but sometimes you have people, successful people, that have gone through certain processes and know what's going on now, and they can help you, before you make those decisions as to what you really want to do. So instead of us spending all of our money and playing, Russian roulette with it, we can figure out what is the market doing right now. What is the market doing, and how can I truly make some money, and grow a business if I like to. It's another guy, Jay Morrison. He talks about that. If anybody listen to Mr. Jay Morrison, he talked about how he started his business, and he was arrested, in jail a couple of times. He used to, not do drugs, but he used to, slang in the streets and stuff. And he got arrested, slinging drugs. And he ended up getting a job where, he said he ended up getting a job working for like a loan place or something for the bank. And he learned, right then and there, what he wanted to do. He said, I was still playing in the streets a little bit, but I was able to get me a house. He said, I took real estate classes so I can understand it better. I got me a house, and I started renting out my property. And he said he lived upstairs. He rented out his bottom level. And by renting out his bottom level, he was able to have money, basically the money that he was getting from the tenants downstairs was covering his mortgage. So the tenants downstairs was covering his mortgage because he had somebody taking over. So the money that he was making, he was able to go and get another house. Now, I don't know if doing this now is good, because honestly, I don't think real estate is what it used to be. When you could do stuff like that in real estate, because I don't even think he's really like selling homes. He's doing like something totally different, but this is how he got started, by him talking about his legacy and how he got started. I thought that was very interesting and smart. So, he was saying that his tenants was basically paying his mortgage. And he ended up investing in other homes, and he rented that out. And as he was renting his homes out, he was collecting more and more money, and that was helping him, basically to save money by investing in properties. But like I said, I don't know how the market is right now, if that's something that, is good for us to do now, because it just, I don't know. It seems kind of shaky still. What you think? What y'all think? Do you think the market's still kind of shaky? Think the market's still shaky? I don't know what happened. I see people there, but I see somebody there. Okay, so you cut her all the way off. Make sure you got all that stuff off the floor.
Look, Buffy, come here.
All right. So, oh, you got kicked out, Ziggy. I was like, where's everybody? I see people on, but I don't know what's going on. She's trying to leave.
Yeah. She think I'm about to cut it.
So, I don't know. You know, what's the I don't know what's the deal with this Periscope. No, this is I'm just doing this. I'm putting it on Instagram. Hopefully I can finish it, because I'm always thinking I'm not done. I mean, I'm still not done. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. Oh, you want to see? I'm not finished yet, but because I still see some areas that I gotta fix up. So that's what it looks like now. I still see some areas that I want to fix. You know, it's not to my liking yet. Not yet. So I'm trying. I'm working on it. It's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not finished, but I'm trying. Hector, how are you? See, I think right here, I kind of want to, I still want to put some yellow, like, right up in here, because I just think it's kind of bare, like, right here. So, I don't know. I told y'all I'm always putting extra stuff on here. Always. Always. I'm never satisfied, right? Because I see something. I'm never satisfied. Even right here, I want to extend this one. I'm going to add some more stuff to it too. So it's not going to just be this. I'm adding more stuff. You had a girl, I don't know, maybe some more colors. You said you had a girl, loved her, but what happened? Long distance. You said you loved her, but what? It was long distance. I had a long distance relationship when I was younger. I didn't know how to deal with it. And the guy really wanted to be with me. And I was like, I was iffy. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm equipped for this right now. So I ended up, you hardly used to see, hey Damon, how are you? You hardly used to see her, so she left. Damon, where the hell you been? You been missing in action. You well? I sure hope you are. You ain't, look, I can't talk. I haven't been on here like that either. I think I took Periscope off this week because I was trying to do some other stuff and I kept getting all these notifications. Yes, I'm good. You forgot you had it? How you gonna forget you got the app though? You forgot you had the app? Ah. your wife doing? Wife doing all right? Oh, okay. Blah, blah. You said wife doing all right? Oh, okay. That's great. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing. Smoked salmon is great. The wild salmon, you talking about the wild, the wild salmon is wonderful. And you know it. The wild salmon is awesome. Y'all close y'all ears. Y'all can't hear this. Y'all close y'all ears. Y'all too young for this. Y'all can't hear this talk. Yeah, this is a shirt. Hey, what's happening? I looked at you. I'm like, who is that? I'm not finished yet. I'm still trying to fix stuff up. I'm still finding things that I want to change. So it's a flower. It's an exaggerated sunflower. I'm not finished. I'm still putting my my blessings on it. So I'm not finished. Oh yeah, I love doing my own art. Somebody asked me, did I do this? I said, no, I didn't do this. I didn't do it, unfortunately. But I gotta finish putting, like, this would have been cool. This is plain. This is too plain. To me, anyway. It's plain. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this part. Because I kind of want the flower to look like it's bending, and I don't want them to be so sharp looking at the end. So I'm trying to curve it a little bit. Put some yellow on it. I'm not finished yet. You can paint all day though. This is great for if you want to feel different in life. Therapy. If you need some therapy, this is great. Painting is great. Because you can do whatever you want to do. There we go. Alright. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing, y'all. Nothing spectacular. I just felt like I didn't feel like doing the Keita J show. I mean, this is my Keita J reveal today. I didn't feel like talking about too much. But now that I'm painting, I feel like talking about, you know, certain things while I paint. It's all good. I think I'm going to, hold on. Okay. And that is, woo. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not talking. So what's going on with everybody? Everybody good? How was work? Everybody had a good work day? Everybody? All y'all had good working days? I'm thinking about putting like a, I'm still not finished. You good? You had a great working day? What you do? What you do today? Oh, you retired? I didn't know that. She said, I'm retired. I had no clue you was retired. Congratulations. So you just was chilling, huh? You was chilling. Oh, grilled veggies. I had no clue. Sometimes you don't know what people do. Everybody's secretive sometimes online. They don't tell you everything they do. So, you know, sometimes you don't know. Because they're so secretive. So you enjoying retirement? You been chilling? Mari, can you bring me the brown? I think it's in that box. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna be all out of yellow in a minute. Okay? All out of it. You hear me? Hey, Kimmy, Kim. How are you? You see it? Is that it? Thank you. Hey, Regan, how are you? The one thing about this, the paint, it will not come off. When you wash it, it won't come off. So you can wash it, you know, and wash it, dry it. It will not come off at all. But I usually lock in the paint. Oh, thank you. I usually lock in the paint so it doesn't come off. So I have a heat press that I press it with so that it does not come off. And if you don't do that, I don't know. You know, but I usually use my heat press when I paint. So I'm getting ready to put some brown in here. That thing looks really exact. Oh yeah, thank you. You haven't seen my stuff online? The stuff that I painted on Instagram? Those shirts that I put up on Instagram are my shirts. Those are the shirts that I've painted. I don't do it a lot. I mean, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. But then sometimes I don't. You know, I need to do it more often. But I enjoy painting. I enjoy drawing. You guys have seen some of my drawings too. So I enjoy drawing. I just don't. Sometimes I'll draw stuff that look like the actual picture, and sometimes I won't. It'll kind of be exaggerated a little bit. You know, for me. This is how I like it. If I'm doing it for somebody, then I really have something in mind that I want to draw, and I'll do that. But other than that, nah. Like now they have, hold on. Like, see, look, I have sprays, right, that you can spray on the shirt. Little sprays like this that you can spray and give it some color. And I'll probably end up cutting this shirt. Even though I still don't feel like I'm finished, you know. I want to, I don't know if this is going to come out like I want it. It's kind of leaking. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could take this and make some little designs, you know, with it. But I'm not going to do it with this. So you see, I put colors on it. So that pops it out a little bit with the colors. Then I can take some of this brown, and if I want to make like little fan, well, they ain't made, like to make it look like it's some dirt right here or what have you, I could do that. I can make like little specks of dirt around it and then spray more green on it. You can do what you want to with it, you know. You can do what you want to. And then I can spray more green on it. More green. Uh-oh. I kind of just made this one like just kind of out. I put orange in it. I'm still thinking like I want to put like some round. Let me see something. Hey, Annie. So I want to kind of you want to put a big blue heart on your blue jeans? Hey. I know I need to add more brown in there too. You can do that. You ever thought about doing it? Just go to Michael's and get you some paint. Yeah, get you, and you know they have the little cutouts. You can do the cutouts. You can put cutouts on it. You can always use cutouts on your clothing, and then style it from there. Did you know that? See, I can make this look like the little grass. This green is not coming out the way that I kind of. It's coming out, but then it's like, it's not. It's coming out messy. Hold on. You did patches, or which one did you do? Patches? You put patches on it, or did you put... Did you put patches on it, or did you put something else on it? Oh, color patches. Well, are the patches supposed to come off? Are they supposed to come off? It may have... Were you supposed to... Oh yeah, the iron-on patches probably don't do well. The iron-on ones, or let me say this. You probably have iron-on, but you can, if you put a heat press to it, it probably wouldn't have come off. The iron is not hot enough for a lot of those stickers. So the iron will basically bring it off. It's not hot enough. That's why, you know, I have a heat press, because the heat is intense with the heat press. It's more intense with the fabric. Let me see. Hey, lady. I came over to your scope. You never know who I am when I come over there. You never know who I am when I come over to your scope. I've been over to your scope a couple of times. I was like, she'd never know who I am when I come over here. Yep, I came over when your grandma, your grandmother, you know, turned, what was it, 90 something? Your grandma was 90 something, I believe. Yeah, I was over there then, wishing her a happy birthday. It's all good. It ain't no big deal. I'm just like everybody else. But I was just like, she come over to my scope. I wonder if she know who, you know, who it is over here. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I know sometimes when people see my picture, you know, they don't know exactly who I am, because usually when they come over, you know, it's like they're not looking at my picture. Oh, you know my name, but you don't know my scope name. So my scope name, people have to look at my scope name. When I go to people's scope, they always look at my scope name and be like, exists in nature? And then they'll go look at the thing and say, Keita J, Keita, hi Keita. I say, Lord have mercy. I say, Lord, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, y'all. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I had to do that for my business name. So that's why it's exists in nature. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm just sitting here drawing. That's all. Well, painting. I said drawing. Painting. Trying to figure out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't even know if I'm done. I'm still putting stuff on the daggone whatchamacallit. I want to be done, but then I'm like, I don't know. Did I want to add something else on here? I'm gonna add something else on here. Look at that. I done got. Oh, you leaving a lake? I bet it's beautiful out there. Is it beautiful? Oh, thank you. Hey, Jean, how are you? Thank you so much. I think I done painted enough, right? I done painted a hell of enough. You said it's beautiful? Was it hot where you guys are today? Was it really hot there? Because it was like, I don't know if it was like 100 degrees here or what. But it was hot as all hell. I mean, yeah, it was scorching. It was scorching. I'm like, good Lord. Who told it to be this hot? It was too hot. Okay, so I think that is looking better. It was too damn hot. Where grandma at? Where your grandma? You guys check on her today? Oh, I did. I missed a lot of the comments. I gotta hold my head up. I'm so busy looking at this, trying to figure out how I want it. What y'all say? Oh, I said, did you go see your grandma today? I know I did ask that. She probably said yes, and I said no. Hey, Londi. Oh, you said weed. Wait a minute. What weed? What weed? Like, I really missed something, didn't I? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I didn't know you smoke. I don't smoke, but oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I was going to talk about that on my scope today. People smoking. Oh, that brings a whole different conversation right now. People smoking weed but not investing in it, right? People smoking but not investing. That's funny. People love smoking. You give up. People love smoking, but they don't want to invest. Oh, it's illegal? No, I'm just saying, look, hear me out. There are a lot of people that smoke, right? It's a lot of people that smoke. And honestly, I feel like when they do smoke, some people do it for certain reasons, and I understand that, you know, if you have health, you know, problems or what have you, and you some people may need it, you know, for health reasons. But I was talking to this guy one day, this Asian guy, and he said that they have an area, I forgot what he said. I think it was from California. He was living in California. He said they have a dispensary. Well, they have a place where they make the oil the THC oil. So they actually make that. And he was telling me, he was like, it's a big business, especially that it's legal in California. And, we were talking about it, and I'm like, people are really like smoking it to the point to where, I don't understand. Like, to me, it's like people just smoking it. Like, ain't nobody, some people not even thinking about trying to invest in it. People should be trying to invest in, if you want to smoke it, at least you should be investing in it, not just smoking it. Because here's the thing. He was telling me it's a big business. Now a lot of, they got people that's trying to help other folk invest in the marijuana. And right now it might be so much money to invest in it, you done missed out on it. People done missed out. You know what I'm saying? Folk done missed out on what they could have actually invested in. Smoking it up so much and forgetting that, there's money to be made. There's money to be made. Not realizing it, just smoking. Folks got to understand. Don't wait too late to invest in it, especially if you smoking it. Master P was saying he wasn't going to invest in drugs because he wasn't a drug dealer no more. But he figured that it was some money in marijuana, in the marijuana, that he said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invest my money in marijuana because it's money in it. But a lot of folk wasting their time, they just smoking. They missing out because they want to smoke. Man, I say folk better get themselves together and always crying that it ain't no money out here for certain people. To me, it's money out here. It's just being smart. Finding the money. You know what I'm saying? Finding it. Finding the money. You can find the money. You can find the weed. You can find the money, right? A couple shares. You be good to go. A couple shares. You be good to go. Thank you. I'm just saying, like, I hear people crying, talking about ain't no money out here and this and that. And it is money out here. It's just that folk got to look for, especially if you smoking something that's legal and it's public, why not try to invest in it? Because you already feel like that this is a product that you like. If it's a product that you like and you feel like, it's selling, people should have been investing in that. I don't smoke, so I'm not going to invest. I don't smoke weed. But for the people that smoke, just sitting out here smoking it and ain't thinking about the investment that they could be, you want to wait so late to get in on it. I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. Waiting on somebody to teach us when it's right there. It's right there in our face. It's right here in our face. But we just got to learn that it's right here in our face. We got to learn how to go for it. We got to learn how to go for it. Ain't nobody really going to teach you too much. They may give you a little bit of info, but not as much as you would want them to give you. So the guy was like, oh, it's money in it. It's money in the marijuana. He was like, we invested in it. And I'm going to tell you, these Asians out here, they finding out what like even with the hair, listen, with the hair, the beauty products and all that stuff, they here studying what's going on. They here studying to see what people like, to see what people want to indulge in. You know, they're here looking at this stuff, okay? And they are investing, being smart, investing in that stuff. Big time. I'm here to tell you. They already got dispensaries. Wait a minute. They already got dispensaries. Already. And we sitting up here washing away only, you know, I don't know. Some of us, we going to be worth handbags and materialistic cars. And that's it. And houses that we can't take with us. While everybody else investing in stuff. We got to get it together. Ooh, it's a little. We got to get it together. Hello, how are you? We got to get it together. For real. It ain't no joke. They sitting up here investing in everything. They making fried chicken, collard greens. They making all this stuff, right? That they don't even eat. Hey, how are you? They making all this stuff that they don't even eat. All because they know that we eat it. And they selling it here for us to eat. Okay? They selling it here for us. Making all this stuff a profit off of us. Which is crazy. It's ridiculous. Oh, he's from India? Hey, how are you? I'm Keita J. I'm an entertainer, a custom designer, a voiceover artist, and I am me. And I always tell people to be themselves. Be you. Don't be nobody. Don't try to be nobody else. Be you. I am drawing a sunflower. It's exaggerated sunflower. And some other stuff. Some other stuff. You like drawing? Are you an artist as well? I love drawing. So, honestly, oh, he did? Oh, that was really nice. That was so nice of you to send her a gift. So, now I got to hold this up. Okay. Ooh, wee. All right, so I'm putting some colors on here. I don't know what. So I put some colors on here. Your pleasure. That's great. Oh, she cried. Oh. So this is what I made. If you guys can see it. This is what I made. And I'm probably going to cut it. Can you see it? And I'm probably going to put some more colors on it. And then I'm going to let it dry. I'll let it dry. Ooh. I'll let it dry. And then I'm going to put it on the heat press. The heat press on it. So let me put some orange. Some orange on it. See? That gives it like a little finishing touch. I don't know if you guys can see that. The orange that I just put on there. See? Can you see it? Can you see the orange that's on there? So I put a hint of orange on it. And now I have to let it dry. So I'm thinking maybe I can just sit it on the table. And I should have painted this part right here. Oh, thank you. I should have painted this part. I should have kept this part right here yellow. So that's a big... Oh, you guys can't even see now. Okay. I ignored your breakup. How? I did not. I may have I think I missed it. I saw that you said slurp. I saw that you put on there that you broke up with your long distance girlfriend. Is it still bothering you? Oh, you was telling me what happened. I'm sorry. I must have been painting. You left and came back? You left and came back, Slurp. Are you serious? Are you really serious? You left and came back? How long ago was this breakup? How long ago? Was this a recent breakup? Huh? Okay, take care. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it and inviting some people. Oh, it was recent. Okay, I'm here. What can I help you with, Slurp? What do we need? What do we need to talk about? What do we need to talk about? You want to give her a shirt? Oh, so she really broke up with you? So this is, hold on. This is, you guys have to come to my Instagram. Ooh. Come to my Instagram. What? Oh, hold on. I sprayed it with, it's color spray. It's color spray that I sprayed it with. See these little sprays right here? It's spray paint. So it's a color spray. So this is what it looks like now. So I've sprayed all kinds of whatever on it. And I'm going to cut the shirt and I'm going to eventually wear it. I love flowers. I just thought that was so... I'm going to have to post it on Instagram. Well, I'll heat press it because I have a heat press over here. So I'll heat press it. And oh, it's called it's a color spray. You can buy them at Michael's. These color sprays right here. So they come like maybe 8. You can get 6 in a pack. You can get 8 in a pack. And I think they have maybe 24. You know, you can get them all in one pack. Oh, you want to see the t-shirt again? So you can spray what you want to on it, right? You can put whatever you want on it. You can paint, you know, whatever you want to. You can, you know, I just tell people your stuff doesn't have to be how everybody, like a picture, you know, because art it's an expression. Art is an expression, and art comes in many forms. So you may have people that might look at something that you may do and they don't, because now art has become more commercialized. Art didn't used to be as commercialized as it is now. So a lot of the drawings, people would really have a vision. I mean, they still have a vision, but I think the way that people look at art now is so different because it's commercialized. You know, you can do a whole lot with art, but when you had Da Vinci and all of them doing their art and, you know, painting ceilings and things like that, a lot of times they didn't have a layout of what they wanted to paint. That was a vision, okay? That was a vision of what they had. What they wanted to paint, did not know. That stuff wasn't drawn out or anything. They just did what they did. So art is exactly that. It's your vision. It's an expression. It's what sometimes is what you feel. It's an emotion. You know, you have different kinds of artists, so you can't really compare. People will try to compare artists against each other. Some are more better at draw, and I don't want to say better, but the detailing. Some artists are more detailed, you know, and some are just, you know, whatever you see is what you get. What they say, Michelangelo. You remember Michelangelo's paintings? So, you know, it is what it is. And I have an art book upstairs. I like abstract. I like some abstract. Like I can do abstract paintings. I can do abstract drawings and things like that. So, it's been 10 years. Wow. So you don't lose it. You just haven't done it. That's all. Once you get back to it, you'll remember exactly where you left off, because it probably came natural to you. But sometimes our working life and, you know, everything interferes. When I was working a full-time job, I wasn't painting or anything like that. Honestly, I started painting t-shirts when I left my 9-to-5. When I left my 9-to-5, I started painting, but I was actually sketching before that. A lot of my stuff I've sketched out. I have some of my drawings in there, and I used to sketch a lot when I was at school, because that was kind of my comfort zone. That was my way for me to get away from a lot of other stuff, you know, relax and all. So now my daughter does it because she's been seeing me do it, and she painted my toenails and everything. She gave me a pedicure. She painted my toenails one day. Hey T, thanks for coming back. She painted my toenails. She put little designs on it. So she's really good, you know. And sometimes you find yourself doing things that you may find yourself doing things that your parents did, you know, and you didn't realize that it's in you too until you start doing it. But with her, I let her express herself. You know, okay, you listening? I let my daughter express herself, you know, with her art. Oh, you do emergency duty? Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's really hard for us sometimes when our creativity, you start to lose it when you start really doing stuff that's, you know, that is pulling you away from what you're here to do. And then you got to try to find yourself. You got to try to relax. You got to try to get back into it, you know. But honestly, if it's something that's within you, you'll never forget it. You'll start right back doing it. Because like I said, when I left my 9-to-5, I started back sketching. And that I hadn't really sketched like in a while. It's been years. But I'll show you, like, I'm going to show you some of my art when I came back. When I started, when I stopped working. And I've been showing all. I need to sketch some more. But this is some of my. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Hold on one moment. I apologize. Luckily, it didn't go off. All right. So here we go. Let me show you. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? All right, I'm about to show you. Oh, so here's one of my drawings right here. This is something that I drew. Oh, you said same. Ah, I try. Here's another one. So I really like sketch. That's one. This is another one. And I'm always adding stuff to my drawings too. Always adding stuff. This is something that I put together right here. And this is a lady right here. I'm always putting stuff together. So like I said, abstract. I like abstract. This is my abstract art right here. This is one of them. Here's another one. So I'm always doing stuff. I love, being expressive. Of course, you guys can see with different stuff. I'm always doing different stuff. And of course, they say when your kids see you doing stuff, they want to do it a lot of times. And they find out what it is that they like sometimes by seeing what you're doing. So, I love creativity. Be creative, y'all. Be creative. So now I got to clean up. I appreciate everybody for coming over. I'm going to get ready to get in the shower because now I'm tired. I'm going to show y'all my art one more time. So this is the masterpiece, right? Oh, my hairstyle is cool. Thank you. So this is the masterpiece. Okay? This is the masterpiece. He said, wait. So this is right here. These are sunflowers. And like I just exaggerated the sunflowers a little bit. Added some color to it. And I don't know. I put color on it. So I'm always doing extra stuff. Like I said, it may not look exactly like the product that some people would see. But, I love it. It looked like it's kind of wishing away, like the wind is blowing it. Like the wind is blowing it a little bit away. So it kind of looked like that. It looked like the wind might be moving. But the paint at the bottom, some of it got kind of clunky and it's all over. And I think I'm going to put some. See, look, I always want to put something else on something. Oh, I think, I think I'm a, So, yeah. So that's what it is. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys come to my YouTube page. If anybody has a YouTube page, because Periscope has been messing up so much, I don't know. I might have to do my YouTube live. Thank you. You awesome too, girl. It ain't just me. It's you. It's all of you. Everybody's awesome. We all gotta cheer each other up and root each other on. So we all are awesome. I tell everybody we all, need to put ourselves out there and do more in our life and not just do the everyday thing. You need one what? We all need to be awesome. Okay? Keep that in mind. I got some neon paint here too. So I made a neon shirt for somebody. Neon paint, glow in the dark. So I used this neon paint and I made a oh yeah, you need a YouTube? Yes, get one. My YouTube page is, the link is on here. But you can use neon paint. I have I think I have yellow too. Glow in the dark paint. I might have green as well. But you can get this from like Michael's. And you can make whatever the hell you want to. You can make whatever you want to with these neon, glow in the dark paint. It glows in the dark. So if that's what you want to do, then make you a nice a nice project with, paint. Exist, the letter, exist, E-X-I-S-T, the letter in nature. So the letter N. Oh, really? Oh, well, if you don't have one and you want to do live, they have a couple of apps that you would have to use to do live. And I did a live broadcast yesterday testing an app that I had to connect with my YouTube. So I thought that was grand. I think I want to put some colors in the back too. I might put some colors in the back. What's yours? Creative? See, I try to do all my names the same so that just in case, somebody ran across me, they can always find me on any page. They can find me on my website, Exist in Nature on Instagram. I'm Exist in Nature on YouTube. And I'm Exist in Nature on Snapchat. No, I don't. You would have to send it to me if you have mine. Send it to me. So I have, it's Exist in Nature on Snapchat as well. But I do little wild stuff on Snapchat and Instagram stories. So I'm always letting loose on there. Tatiana Inspire. Is that your name on YouTube? You lost it? It's well, I don't know, you might be driving. If you send me an email, I'll send it to you. My email is in my profile. If you can remember, existinnature@yahoo.com. So that's what it is. Exist, the letter in nature, @yahoo.com. I should have worked my butt out today, but I didn't. Yeah, send it to me on there. Oh, all right, guys. I'm getting ready to get in the shower. Let this shirt dry, and then I'll post it on Instagram tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna have to heat press it first. You said, do I have any more? I have more upstairs that I did when I was in high school. I have like a lot. I wanted to be I wanted to go to school for fashion design. And I never did. So I've always like been into doing stuff with my hands. Hey Kenny, you back? Kenny, you want to see what my shirt looks like? See, I finished already. I finished the shirt. See, it came out all right, didn't it? The way it was looking at first, they probably was like, what is she making? What is she making? After layers and layers of paint. Layers and layers. Uh-oh. But I'll be, yeah, I have a lot of my t-shirts on Instagram. I have a lot of stuff on Exist in Nature, Exist, the letter in nature on Instagram. So that's my page on Instagram. So I may be doing some stuff, more stuff on YouTube. I'll get on Periscope too, but I don't know. Periscope is starting to lag a lot. Okay, thank you. What's your name? You said today. When is your birthday? You got your birthday is the 20th of what? Oh, Joy. Okay, your birthday is when? It's a bug in here. Oh, last month. Okay. Oh boy. I gotta get my workout on. Well, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming over. I am getting ready to take a shower and get ready for some big things coming tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. All right. Talk to you later. Thank you for coming over to Instagram. If anybody else, come on over to Instagram, and also subscribe to my YouTube page on It Exists, the Letter in Nature. I said on It Exists, the Letter in Nature. Talk to you later.